And the weight loss trend taking over social media.
People are doing Ozempic parties here in LA.
If you want to lose weight, just do a juice cleanse and spend the next 3 days.
Over 1,000 people are suing the makers of drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy.
They built Hollywood with their talent, legendary names who dominated screens for decades. But in 2025, even the icons aren't immune. Old Hollywood stars are turning to Ozempic at alarming rates, and the transformations are shocking. Beloved faces becoming unrecognizable. What you're about to see will change how you remember these legends forever. Kirstie Alley, a Hollywood legend taken too soon. Kirstie passed away in December 2022, but her final years were defined by a very public battle with weight. For decades, she was open about her struggles, becoming a spokesperson for weight loss programs, gaining and losing hundreds of pounds in cycles that played out on television. But in her final years, something changed. Photos showed dramatic weight fluctuations that seemed faster and more extreme than ever before. Industry insiders whispered about medications, about methods beyond traditional dieting. Kirstie never publicly confirmed using weight loss medications, but the pattern of her transformations in those last years matched what we now know about these interventions. What makes her story tragic is that she spent so much of her life defined by her weight, praised when thin, mocked when heavy. Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media, the most influential woman in entertainment, and someone who has been brutally honest about her lifelong battle with weight. Oprah's weight has fluctuated publicly for over 40 years. But in 2023, Oprah made a stunning admission. She revealed she was using weight loss medication as a tool in her health journey. After decades of yo-yo dieting, after promoting various weight loss programs, after being the face of Weight Watchers, she finally acknowledged that medication was part of her strategy. The confession was both refreshing and controversial. Some praised her honesty. Others felt betrayed, pointing out that she'd made millions promoting willpower and discipline while potentially using pharmaceutical help. Oprah's transformation with medication has been noticeable. She appears slimmer and healthier, but questions remain about the message it sends. Ricki Lake, the talk show host who became famous in Hairspray as a plus-size teen, then built a career on relatability. Ricki's weight fluctuated throughout her television years. But in recent years, her transformation has been dramatic. She's lost significant weight, appearing much thinner than in her talk show heyday. Ricki has attributed her weight loss to lifestyle changes and a focus on health, particularly after personal tragedies, including the loss of her ex-husband. However, the speed and extent of her transformation have raised questions. Plastic surgeons and medical experts analyzing her photos suggest the weight loss pattern is consistent with medication use. Ricki hasn't publicly confirmed or denied using Ozempic or similar medications. What's clear is that her appearance has changed significantly, and at 60 years old, the rapid weight loss has left her looking noticeably different from the vibrant host audiences remember. Al Roker, America's weatherman, the cheerful face of the Today Show for decades. Al has been open about his weight struggles and his decision to have gastric bypass surgery in 2002. He lost over 100 pounds and kept most of it off for years. But recently, Al's appearance has changed again. He looks significantly thinner, almost gaunt at times. His face appears more drawn, his frame noticeably smaller. This transformation came after a series of serious health crises, including blood clots that hospitalized him. Industry insiders speculate that Al may be using weight loss medications in addition to his previous surgery. However, some medical experts have raised concerns that he may have lost too much weight too quickly, particularly given his age and previous health issues. Al hasn't directly addressed these speculations, but his appearance continues to spark concern among viewers. Rosie O'Donnell, the outspoken comedian and talk show host. Rosie has never been one to stay quiet about her opinions, but when it comes to her recent weight loss, she's been surprisingly reserved. Over the past 2 years, Rosie has appeared noticeably thinner in public appearances and social media posts. Her face is slimmer, her body considerably smaller. Given the timeline and the pattern of weight loss, many suspect Ozempic or similar medications are involved. Rosie has a history of heart problems, having survived a heart attack in 2012, so weight loss for health reasons makes sense. However, the speed of the transformation and her reluctance to discuss the specifics have fueled speculation. For someone who built her career on honesty and openness, the silence around her weight loss method is notable. Melissa McCarthy, one of Hollywood's most successful comedians. Melissa built her career playing lovable, funny characters, often making her weight part of her comedic identity. She was unapologetic about her size, even launching a plus-size clothing line. But in recent years, Melissa has lost a significant amount of weight. She appears much slimmer with a noticeably different face and body shape. Melissa has attributed her weight loss to a high-protein diet and lifestyle changes. She's been careful to frame it as a health decision, not a cosmetic one. However, plastic surgeons analyzing her transformation have noted the speed and pattern are consistent with medical intervention. Melissa hasn't confirmed using medications, but the change is undeniable, and it sparked conversations about whether her weight loss undermines the body positivity message she once represented. Rebel Wilson, the Australian actress who declared 2020 her year of health and proceeded to lose over 60 pounds. Rebel documented parts of her journey on social media, showing workouts and healthy meals. She credited her transformation to the Mayer method, a diet plan focusing on gut health. The transformation was dramatic, and Rebel looked noticeably different. However, many observers questioned whether diet and exercise alone could account for such significant and rapid weight loss. Plastic surgeons analyzing her transformation suggested that while her dedication was clear, the results seemed enhanced by possible medical intervention. Rebel has consistently denied using Ozempic or similar medications. But the speculation persists, particularly given how common these medications have become in Hollywood. Whether she used medication or not, Rebel's transformation changed her appearance significantly. Wendy Williams, the controversial talk show host whose personal struggles have played out publicly. Wendy's health issues, including Graves' disease and lymphedema, have been well documented. But in recent years, her appearance has fluctuated wildly. At times, she's appeared dramatically thinner, with a gaunt face and frail frame. The inconsistency, combined with her ongoing health battles, has made it difficult to determine what's happening. Some speculate that weight loss medications may be part of her treatment plan. Others worry that her weight fluctuations are a sign of deeper health problems. Wendy herself has been inconsistent in addressing her health publicly. What's clear is that her appearance has changed significantly, and the transformation doesn't seem to be the result of a healthy, sustainable weight loss journey. Star Jones, the former View co-host who underwent one of the most dramatic transformations in daytime television history. In 2003, Star had gastric bypass surgery and lost over 160 pounds. But for years, she refused to admit she'd had surgery, instead attributing her weight loss to diet and exercise. It wasn't until 2008 that she finally acknowledged the surgery. Star's transformation was so dramatic that she became almost unrecognizable. Her face changed shape entirely. Her body became a fraction of its former size. In recent years, Star's weight has fluctuated again. Given the current prevalence of weight loss medications, questions have emerged about whether she's using additional interventions. Star hasn't addressed these speculations publicly. Randy Jackson, the beloved American Idol judge known for his catchphrases and genuine warmth. Randy's weight became a serious health concern when he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. In 2003, Randy underwent gastric bypass surgery and lost over 100 pounds. However, in recent years, Randy's appearance has changed even more dramatically. He looks significantly thinner with a much more gaunt face. The transformation has been so extreme that fans barely recognize him. Industry insiders speculate that Randy may be using Ozempic or similar diabetes medications. However, some medical experts have expressed concern that he may have lost too much weight. Randy hasn't directly addressed the recent weight loss, but the change is striking. Paula Deen, the queen of Southern cooking, the butter-loving chef who built an empire on comfort food. But in 2012, Paula revealed she'd been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. In the years since, Paula has lost a noticeable amount of weight and modified her cooking style. However, the extent of her weight loss and the timeline have raised questions about whether she's using medication like Ozempic to manage her diabetes. Paula has been vague about her methods. For someone whose entire brand was built on indulgence, the transformation feels significant. She looks noticeably different, and the change has altered how audiences perceive her. Roseanne Barr, the controversial comedian and sitcom star. Roseanne's weight has fluctuated throughout her career. In recent years, Roseanne has appeared noticeably thinner in her social media posts. Her face is slimmer, her body considerably smaller. Given her age and history of yo-yo dieting, the recent weight loss has sparked speculation about medications. Roseanne hasn't directly addressed using Ozempic, but the pattern aligns with the current trend. What makes Roseanne's transformation interesting is that she spent her career pushing back against conventional beauty standards. If she's now using the same medical interventions as everyone else, it represents a shift. Tom Arnold, Roseanne's ex-husband and a comedian in his own right. Tom has struggled with weight throughout his career. In recent years, Tom has appeared significantly thinner, with a noticeably gaunt face. The transformation has been dramatic enough to spark concern. Tom has been open about his recovery journey and his efforts to get healthier, but he hasn't specifically discussed the methods behind his recent weight loss. Given the timeline, speculation about weight loss medications has been common. Tom's transformation is complicated by his history, making it difficult to determine whether the weight loss is the result of healthy changes or medical intervention. Louis Anderson, the beloved comedian who passed away in January 2022. Louis's weight was always part of his comedic identity. In his final years, Louis's appearance fluctuated, and he looked noticeably thinner before his death from cancer. While his weight loss was likely related to his illness, his story represents the complicated relationship many older entertainers have had with weight throughout their careers. Louis spent decades being defined by his size, using it in his comedy while also struggling with the health implications. His transformation in his final years was a reminder that weight changes in older adults aren't always cause for celebration. Tracy Morgan, the 30 Rock star and SNL alum who survived a devastating car accident in 2014. But in recent years, Tracy has also lost a significant amount of weight. His face is slimmer, his body noticeably smaller. Tracy has attributed his weight loss to wanting to be healthier after his near-death experience. However, the extent and speed of his transformation have led to speculation about whether medication played a role. Tracy hasn't confirmed or denied using weight loss medications. What's interesting is that his transformation came after life-changing trauma, making it difficult to separate intentional weight loss from what might be related to ongoing health issues. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. See you in the next one.